Just because you inherited a property does not mean you have to keep it. And it definitely doesn't mean you have to deal with all the headaches that come with it. Let's talk about the risks. Inheriting a home is often seen as a blessing. Maybe it's a family heirloom. Maybe it's where you grew up. Maybe it's your grandma's first house. But the first risk you have to encounter is the condition of the home. It might look good on the outside, but generally speaking, inherited homes tend to be older, and you might have to deal with stuff like plumbing, electrical, foundations, or general updates on the property. Risk number 2, property taxes, debts, mortgages attached to the property. If those debts are not paid, you can lose the property. Risk number 3, legal complications. We just had a deal today that the seller's mom did not have a will, and it's going to take a court order just to put the house in her name. We had another person like that, and after we did all the title work, we found out she only owned 50% of the property. Luckily, we had a partner and investor who was willing to buy only 50% of the title. Here are your options if you just inherited a property. The first thing you can do is you can sell it as is. If it's a fixer-upper, I recommend going through an investor, or you can go with a realtor. The benefit of a realtor is they can vet the buyers. They're going to have a bigger pool of buyers, but it's generally going to take longer, and you will have to pay realtor fees. But statistically, realtors tend to get you more money for your property. But I think the statistic has more to do with regular homes that are not fixer-uppers. If you go directly to an investor, you don't have to deal with the constant showings. Generally, they can close in 7 to 14 days, assuming there's no title issues, especially that the house was an inheritance. The second thing you can do is you can always rent out the property. Now, when you rent out the property, that means you're a landlord. So if the property needs repairs, if the tenant is not happy, you have to deal with that. If the tenant stops paying the mortgage, the third thing you can do, you can always keep it and fix it up yourself and maintain the property. Just keep in mind that you will have to maintain the property, albeit you're building equity for your future. If you can afford it, I recommend keep the house and build a future. But if you can't, sell it as is, get the burden behind you. So if you just inherited a home, you had no will, you don't know what to do, you don't know how to calculate how much your house is worth, you're considering selling it, click the link in the bio. Let's talk. I'll give you real options and real answers, and you can decide what's best for you.